Hello YouTube, and today is the beginning of summer. Woo! So last summer I reviewed a really bad game, and it was so frustrating because I had to play through the whole damn thing. I recorded an hour of footage, and then my camera glitched and you could only see like half an hour of it. So I've decided to review a good game for once. Here we have Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock.
You're not reviewing a good game today, Matthew.
No, I'm not reviewing a bad game.
No, you're reviewing a bad console.
I wonder what bad console he wanted me to review. Maybe he forgot to send it to me something. Let's just review Before I start the review, I'm going to give you a little backstory on how I got this PSP and why I'm now being forced to review it by a PS1 game. When the PSP Go first came out, I remember seeing it on the Gadget Show. Here's a recreation of my memory of the episode. This is a great system, and give it 5 stars, no, 10 stars, all the stars! I remember at the time, my friend, the one who appeared in my Defend the Ark walkthrough, he had another PSP. He had the PSP 3000, I think it was. So I remember thinking, I don't want to play my DS Lite anymore. I want a PSP, man's console. So then I see this, and I'm like, this is the perfect opportunity to get a PSP. And then I buy it. And I've never been the same since! The first thing you notice about the system, or the first thing that most people complain about, is the fact that, look around the system, you see little back opening bit. No! Now the PSP 1000, 2000, 3000 took UMD discs, which are like little GameCube things, and which you could play games on, obviously. So, but this thing, you have to download them on. What is the point of this? I mean, it's like you have all these PSP games, and you have like a massive collection of them. What's the point of this then? It's like no one wants to get this. I'm at a loss for words how imbecilic this is. If that's not a word, it should be. Now, I already knew it didn't take the UMD discs when I got it, so it didn't really bother me. I haven't even got any PSP games already, so I want to download them on this, okay? So I turn on the system, and I'm really excited. And then I find something about it. It's the same damn interface. When I bought this, I assumed since it was like a different design, it would be different internally. It would have a different interface, a better definition or something. But no, same screen, same interface, same crapness. Although looking past how blatantly the same it is from the previous ones, let's just take a look at the generalness of it. I mean, let's just accept it as its own thing, because that's the only mindset you have to be in when you're reviewing this damn thing.
Let's look over the games that I got for my PSP Go. Like all versions of the PSP, it comes with a copy of digital comics. Well, not copy, but whatever. So you're just looking through comics, I suppose. What more would you want? Yeah! How about a game now? Here we have Secret Agent Clank, the game based on the TV series within the other game. It's quite confusing. So you're just going around punching dogs and stuff. I would have played more of this game, but just filming this to the screen on the camera was so difficult. I mean, just next game. FIFA World Cup 2010. No, I'm not playing this. Avatar the game. Why do I even have this? So you're sneaking around and like shooting people with your bow and arrow and killing those weird contamination guys. Wait, that was Monsters Inc. Like most movie license games, this was half-assed beyond belief. Next game, Wipeout Pure. It's pretty much just your average Wipeout game, flying around in spaceship car things. To be honest, there's nothing really to complain about here, just because it's such a simple concept, there isn't much to go wrong with it. Here we have the poor man's version of Gran Turismo. I'd rather play the PS1 version. Look at these graphics, they're so bland and horrible. Bloons Tower Defense. Before I end the review, I'm going to talk about the controls and how they were fighting against me the whole time while I was making this review. So basically, they're all positioned in the most awkward places possible to make it that you have to reach from one end of the device to the other. I mean, what?
Well, there you go, the PSP Go. Might as well have been a clock. I mean, come on, this thing sold so bad, it literally caused Sony financing problems for 2 damn years. I mean, seriously, how could this thing cause such a problem? But you know why it really failed? It doesn't take UMD discs. It would have sold way better if it did. I mean, it's smaller, lighter. I mean, to some extent it has a better design, but that's the problem. This thing caused Sony financing problems for 2 whole years. 2 whole years! This thing caused so much negativity to the whole PSP thing that they called their next handheld the PS Vita. This wasn't even a PSP anymore. That's how negative an effect it was. And it just, this one's way better. So much better. So there you go. It's in the words of that one guy from The Wizard, I love the PSP. It's so bad. And guess what else? This thing didn't sell well either, the PS Vita. I mean yeah, there's such a negative effect. It caused 2 whole consoles to not sell well. And then people stopped making games for this, and now I've got like 10 games on this, and I've had it for 2 years. I got this when it came out. No 9 games for it. And now they're bringing out a second one. I sure hope now, after they've pushed so much into the PS Vita, the fact that there's remote play with the PS4 and everything, I hope to God that the second one sells better. Because this thing shouldn't be remembered at all. At all. It was garbage. Utter garbage. Utter garbage. Alright. Well, I think we've all learned something today. Don't buy a bloody PSP Go. Because this is what happens. You spend your whole life like chasing down a video game, and then like it visits you, and then like the whole video explodes.